Hello to each and every one of you. My name is Larry D. Reid. I'm the host of Larry Reid Live, your favorite digital entertainment news and talk show that covers pop culture, church culture, music, movies, politics, sometimes sports. Anyway, let's have a conversation about something that keeps coming up every once in a while, particularly, usually, when somebody in the community dies. Now, this only happens in the black church community when it comes to a death in our community. It initially a lot of drama kicks up, and that's probably because in the black community, when there is a death, drama ensues. And just so everybody who's non-black can know, we are very attached to each other and have a whole lot of feelings when it comes to each other. We care about each other. The way that we show that care sometimes is a little flawed and crazy, but that's how we are. So when one of us die, it becomes a thing, and 9 times out of 10, our emotions get stirred up, and it's a lot. And if you have death in your family, you know that's when everybody gets crazy. So we had a death this morning. If you are in the Atlanta community, you know Kevin Lemmons and Higher Calling. I can't even believe I'm talking about this, because the last time I came live talking about him, it was because he was coming to my event in July, which he ended up in the hospital and got out to perform, basically, for the Stellas and some other appearances surrounding the Stellas. And my event was one of the events he was supposed to come to perform at. And so he texted me and said, "We got a problem." I said, "What's up? What's up, man?" And he said, "Look, I got a da. I said, he said, "We won't be there at this time." He said the choir read it. No, because it was always good having them come. I mean, good vibes, good energy. I said, "Look, do not rush yourself. You are good. You need to go rest. Do whatever you got to go do for Stellas and go to the bed." So that's what I said to him. Then he texted me about his 44th birthday celebration, but I was out of town. I couldn't come. But I always supported what he did. All right, so when I posted the flyer, let me tell you what happened so that nobody's thrown up under the bus. And hopefully I don't have to have this conversation again. This is how it works. Y'all know my platform, if it's not public, meaning posted online by someone else, or TV or what, radio, they have to do it first. I just give commentary on what's out there. However, I am consistently credited with breaking news and breaking stories. I mean, I guess I can say thank you for that, but it's never the case. Somebody else discusses it first, and then I talk about it secondly. And I saw some major industry people posting about the death of Kevin Lemmons. Did I know prior? Yes, I knew prior. LRLers are everywhere. They are paramedics. They are in the hospital. They're nurses, doctors, judges. They are politicians, senators, congressmen, and women. LRL goes all the way into the inside of the White House. So, and you don't know who they are. We're incognito. We're double agents, and we're undercover. So you'll never know my sources. I never share my sources. I never, ever share my sources. But I've been pretty public about the contractors or companies that I work with. And one of the companies that I work with, who is a master creator, is Claude Hamilton, the creative genius. Of course, I work also with others, Blair Monique being one who is crazily gifted, Fatima, the other people, Marcus, that I deal with as well. So when it comes to information that I receive, especially around the death, and you probably saw this with the last 3 or 4 major deaths in the black church, the moment I find out from, typically it's a family member, that they have passed, and they used to say, we'll let you know when you can post, or a close friend. I go ahead and tell my team to go ahead and create the graphic. So when I post it, I'm just not posting the picture and my words, which is okay, but that's normally what I do. But you try to make things better. And so he was already on standby. He already knew what was up. So the moment I get either a yes post from the family or a close friend, or the moment I start seeing other outlets putting the information out, or other people that are influencers online have hundreds of thousands of followers, I'm going to post. And so once I saw that, I posted. If you ever see a post on my platform and you're like, oh my God, I didn't know this, or it's breaking news to you because you're following me, you need to know that I already have spoken with the family, a close friend, or I have already seen some major reporting. Now let me say this. When family loses someone, it is a sensitive time. So I saw family members coming up under the post saying, okay, the family hasn't given an official release. Basically, they want to put the flyer out first. I get that. But let me say this, and I'm saying this as sensitive as possible because I want all of us to learn and not be triggered. It is asinine, insane, dumb, and foolish if you think that you can, in 2023 now, control the way information is released, particularly when it comes to media. Now, you may just come to my page and find me a funny guy who you think doing this as a side hobby. This platform is responsible for generating millions of dollars a year, paying contractors, family, helping people round about the entire world. So although you can DM me, and sometimes it's me answering, you may see me out in the street and I'm hugging, kissing you, and we feel like brothers, or siblings or family. I'm a whole enterprise, a whole outlet. TMZ, CNN, even Fox, they echo what I say, post on my commentary on these things. So although we family and I seem really touchable, I'm an outlet. So although I may know you and we may have a relationship, and I have to discuss something that's somehow connected to you, in this instance a death, you can't ask me to not do my business. I just like me asking you, oh, don't go sing, or don't go gig, or don't get your check this week. That's called we friends, guy. I don't really want you to do. I feel funny about it. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. But what you can do is inform me and keep me informed and work with me. Tell me your side, your point of view. Give me the information I don't need to know. Give me the intricate details, because it's going out and you have the power with me to get your narrative out, to get your story out. And you guys, there are things I do not do and do not post, and I know y'all see them. You're like, why reading, discussing this? Because he told us about this last time. For instance, there's a couple that just divorced. But I didn't put that up because I know me posting it, what is going to cause them to go through. So sometimes I have that it's not going to cost me anything or make me lose anything professionally or financially by not sharing. When it came to this death, it's a public figure. Listen to this, family members. Although the person that dies is your spouse, your sibling, your parent, your pastor, your lover, your friend, if they're a public figure, they do not belong just to you with your selfish ass. I hate to say it. They do not belong to you with your selfish ass. The car that these public figures drives, homes they live in, clothes they wear, that they take care of their family. The people like us who are fans, who buy, stream, product, book, and pay honorariums, You need to be honoring us and give us space to grieve, give us space to act out on our social media pages, whether it's before you told Uncle Tom and Uncle Jim or not. Uncle Tom, Uncle Jim was not paying their bills. We was. So we are family, extended family too. And if it's a public figure that basically is selling a product and need us to book them, however, you gotta be careful how you deal with us, because this death, especially in insurances and stuff in place, could actually be the time that that artist sell and move more product than ever before. So be careful. Be careful when you're dealing with the public when it comes to a public figure, because the public has made them a figure. That's just like me coming out here and acting a strange and weird way with the public who's responsible for putting me here. This is why I thank you guys for sharing, donations. I thank you guys for talking about the platform, even though you're talking about it negatively, because you're all a part of this big machine that make it what it is. This is, most people have to go on GoSees, get a talent manager, get somebody to shot their headshot or their monologue to be hired as an actor on a major network. That didn't happen to me. They found me on YouTube. That's because of you. So I want the family members to remember, and I say this with all of the kindness and carefulness in my heart and in my spirit, to don't do that. To work with the media, work with the public who made your loved one a public figure. And those of you that come in the comment section talking about it's disrespectful to post before, and you are exactly right. If we're not talking about a public figure, if this is your uncle down the street and you call your aunt and your aunt goes to Facebook, oh my God, Uncle Leroy is dead, then she should have waited to find out the children. Did the children know about it before she put that up? Because some folks scrolling on Facebook and catching whole heart attacks because of what they've done seen. Now that's different. But when you talking about a media outlet reporting the death of a public figure, please don't be that stupid. And don't be that selfish. Don't do that. And you definitely don't want to make the media your enemy, because then when it's time for you to honor your loved one and you want many people to know and participate as possible, the media is not going to be reporting on your behalf. They're going to put your shit up because you done showed your whole ass earlier. So nobody don't want to fool up with you. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Okay? So I'm saying this with all of the peace, honor, and respect that is possible in my heart. But at the same time, I want us to be real clear, very, very clear about this when it comes to media outlets and platforms. Now, you can call your cousin or call your friend that I'm fast and want to be the first one to tell everybody. And don't be judging these folk out here, because I grew up black. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but I grew up black. Everybody, especially my grandma, wanted to call you on your job and tell you John Boy dead. So don't be going too hard in the comments when these other people do that. And it's just stupid to do it when it comes to my platform, because reporting on your family member's death is not the make or break of my platform. I can't speak for everybody else. But when I post something, and since we're talking about Kevin Lemmons indirectly, that thing bothered me. It bothered me. Kevin Lemmons, now I don't know, haven't known him as long as probably most of the ATL is, but it was bothersome. I mean, he's such a nice man and terribly talented and nice. Just all around a great guy. And I knew he was struggling with his health, but I didn't know it was that bad. And He's 44. I think it may be on 45. No, it's just 40. He's 44. He's going on 45. And this is very unfortunate, but it sort of hits me, I guess, because I'm 44 too. And we just got to take care of ourselves. And heart health. Everybody type heart health. This is what, y'all, if you've been looking, following me, you know I've been literally walking my ass off. I mean, it's gone. Because I went from 241 to 196, some days 198, from walking 10,000 to 20 steps a day, which I don't find out that's the reason why my back and spasm got worse. I got to figure that out, because I'm not going back to fat. So if you're watching and you're in the church, you know how we do, y'all. We like to eat and laugh. Eat, laugh, and lie. I'll tell you, folks lie so bad when they're around the table eating, just telling stories that ain't even true. I always can tell it. So get your health together. Heart health. Get your health together, okay? Yeah. And remember, Larry Live is never the first to break the news of anything. Somebody else put it out, and Larry eyeballs or somebody on my team saw it, and then we went right with it, okay? Yeah, eat fresh vegetables. I mean, if you're going to eat the way that you eat, okay, fine. Well, add drinking water. If you're not going to change nothing that you eating, you know, because whenever you hear somebody talk health, you roll your eyes. Well, just start drinking a whole lot of water. Can you just do that in addition to all of that you throwing to the back of your throat? And let me say this, I'm gonna tell you how I lost my weight. And this is why it was a joke, but it was for real. I still eat what I want to eat. I just eat a little bit of it. That's it. I eat a little. I nibble. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I nibble. And that's what some of you need to do. You just taking big bites. Stop it. Big bites. You've been taking big bites for years. That's how come your waist is as wide as it is. You is as wide as your local Walmart. Why is you bigger than God? You done got way too big. You're just plump. It's just horrible. It's a blip. So, in order for you to go from hippopotamus to a proper size, nibble. You're gonna need to do that. If you can start nibbling, then everything gonna be all right. And walk a little bit, move. Start moving instead of munching. Start moving instead of moo like a cow, because you're so big. You give milk to us. You need to change your ways. Huh? All right, that's all I needed to say. I'm gonna keep this up. Oh, I'm gonna keep this up. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it up because y'all need to know, because some of y'all is dumb as hell, and I don't know how that happened to you. I don't know if you drunk behind somebody stupid, you breathe the same air, or somebody